Hello lovelies, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for dropping by, and if it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name's Jenny. Today I'm going to be doing excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. I'm going to be doing a special little tag. I did see it somewhere on YouTube, but I cannot for the life of me remember the channel that I saw it on. I actually saw it on a flip through, and I cannot remember whose flip through it was. So if I do remember, I'll put it in the description below so that you could go have a look at the flip through and see all the wonderful pages that the lady did. But this little tag is special because it has a hidden journal spot and a pocket, and it's only a small tag. Well, in first appearances it is only a small tag. I don't know how she did it, so I'm going to just do things my way. And I'm using book pages. I've got some pieces of scrapbook cardstock, and I've got a piece of this is some vintage wallpaper, and I've got tea-dyed paper, and I've got my scraps over there for pieces for the pocket, and I've got a load of steampunk die cuts, and I've got die cuts in my drawer for something a bit different than steampunk because I'm not doing all that kind. So let's just get on with it. I can talk as I'm going, so I'm just going to have to work out the actual size that I want for this card. Now it has to fold up like that. So it is a small card. You can use taller book pages if you want, or taller like pieces of manila folder or anything like that. I'm just using paper because I've got a lot of glue book pages that I need to use, and that is the wrong. I'll put it on here like so, and so that would make it like that. Okay, so I best work out the width. That would be a better thing to do first. Well, because they're going to be so short, I will make it a wider tag. So about like that, I think, is a good amount. Yes. Okay, so let's just fold all these bits. Oh, this one's the narrowest piece, so that one has to be a little bit narrower. Okay. I want them all to be around about the same. How have you all been? I hope you've all been well. I've been having fun in my art studio, painting my little heart away on the painting that's giving me a few challenges. But it's coming along. That's perfect. It is coming along nicely. And the other thing you need for these two is a hole punch, and if you want to put eyelets in, you'll need eyelets and a crocodile, or if you're starting out and you don't have a crocodile like I didn't have for a long time, I used a hammer. Sometimes I still have to because my crocodile just does not. It's very, very finicky. It does not always crimp the eyelet. It's very annoying. I'll just pop those there for now. Alright, so I may as well start with the little one first. So that is going on there. And I can trim it off afterwards. So I'm going to just glue that on. My glue book. And of course you can use whatever glue you prefer to use. What news have I got? Oh, I did mention in one of my last videos that my birthday was coming up. Well, that's been and gone. I had a very lovely, quiet birthday. Caught up with my friend. We had 2 lunches for my birthday. She spoilt me. And that was very nice. And then I met up with my children on my actual birthday, and we had sushi. I might do it all in mass make style. I think it might be a whole lot easier. So I love this print. It's beautiful. And Michael and I watched the 2 accountant movies, 1 and 2. So that was fun. It's a good movie actually. If you haven't seen The Accountant or The Accountant 2, go watch it. It does have violence in it, but it was also quite amusing in a few places, so it was funny. There's a little bit of sarcastic humour happening, I think, in it, but it was amusing. So yeah, I got spoiled. I had sushi twice for my birthday. I love sushi. So I can't remember if I've told you all this, so I'm just retelling it. And I went and caught up with another friend. Her birthday was on the 6th of the month, and we usually exchange gifts in between our birthdays. But she had the flu and was very sick for about nearly 10 days, I think. So I only caught up with her on Sunday. Yeah, yesterday. I had to think what day it was today. Yeah, I only caught up with her yesterday to exchange our gifts, and we always buy second hand for each other, you know, because, well, that's what we do. We always, before it used to be collectible stuff, because we were both big into collecting different things, and now, you know, we're sort of over the clutter, and a lot of the things that we like are, you know, just getting a bit too stupidly priced these days. So, or they're hard to find in garage sales or whatever. So, and that's what we used to do, was we used to just shop at the market or shop at a garage sale, or 2 or 3 op shops, and yeah, we did our presents that way. But now what we do is we sticky. We, because we both do junk journaling, we hunt for stuff, and hopefully we find enough, because we both like the same things. So hopefully, you know, we find enough that we can share it. And we usually do okay. Like I didn't do any op shopping or garage sailing or anything for her this time. I did give her 3 of my Stamperia kits, and 3 of my ephemera pieces that I've made, which she quite liked. And oh, one thing I did find in an op shop for her was a book, photo album book thingy, and the images in it are exactly what she likes. So I knew that she would love it. So I'm going to use this one. And I have to be difficult, don't I? Yes. Because I want this part down here for a pocket. So I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to do it this way. Yeah, so she was quite chuffed. I am doing some master boards for her too, so that's not really for her birthday. I told her I'd do that ages ago, and I still haven't done them. I might do them on a video, because it's they'll be different to masterboards that I normally do. Well, kind of different. These are fairy ones that she wants, and I'm not really into the fairy images that she prefers. Hers are very sort of little girly, cutesy fairies, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, like everyone's taste is different and that's fine. I just prefer different artwork, that's all. My artwork's a bit out there, it's a bit weird, my taste in art. So, and I don't need that one, so I can pop that aside. I'm going to do one out of this. Probably do it at this end. So, but she gave me Alice. She never ceases to amaze me. She has jam-packed, overfilled a large shopping bag, like an extra large shopping bag, jam-packed full of crafty bits, stencils and paper, music books. I've got music books, lots of them, and some other bits and pieces, some tarot cards, and all sorts of stuff. And I was just like absolutely blown away. She loved her gift. She said, "Oh my God, you spoilt me." And I said, "Well, I know that you like those." I gave her a steampunk. Oh, did I give her a Lady Vagabond? I cannot remember now. Might have been a Sir Vagabond, because I know she's already got Lady Vagabond. And I gave her Sleeping Beauty and something or other Wonderland. Oh God, stop it. Cooperate with me, paper. So, yeah, I have to redo that bottom piece. Because it's... she was very happy. I thought it was lifting, but it's not. So I'm not sure if this one's going to be firm enough. I might actually stick a couple of the remnant pieces on there, because I don't think it's going to be firm enough. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's too flimsy. So, and I only gave them to her because I'm really wanting the kits gone, and I have still got those kits myself. I had multiple of them, and I'm just going to make very basic folios out of them, and like not going to do lots of pockets or cards or anything for them. They'll have writing paper in them and maybe one large pocket and maybe a flip or something, and maybe 2 or 3 cards, and that's it. Okay. That's better. All right. Let's trim this up. I should do this on the guillotine, but so I was thinking about doing a show and tell, but I thought no. The last time I did a op shop haul thingy, no one was really that much interested, and so I thought, oh, no. Some of the stuff I won't use, but she said to give it away if I don't want it, that she's not going to be upset if I give some of it away. So I may do. I can trim that, that's okay. Now I don't want to have all of it now. I have to work out where the middle is, that's right. So I'll do this one completely, type of thing, and then I'll do the others as a mass make. So you need to find the middle. And then your writing paper, I'm just putting it on one side. It doesn't have to be exactly like, it doesn't have to be the exact length. If your paper's not quite long enough, when you fold it over, that doesn't matter. It can be an odd shape, that's fine. Okay, so now that goes on there, and I'll trim it down. Oh, sorry. So just glue it on. Like so. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then just trim it all up around the edges. if you need to. This sort of tag is perfect for any scraps that you have. And then you can opt to have it like so that it only comes so far, or you can have it the exact length. This one I'll do the exact length, or maybe a bit shorter. There we go. And I'm going to put the I put this on the wrong side. I'll have to put the what do you call it, the pocket there. So what will I use for the pocket? A bit of music sheet maybe, not that colour. So this is just a little pocket big enough to put tickets in, or something little, a small image. And I have a small punch somewhere. This is super tiny punch. There we go. The writing's upside down, so that would mean that the music notes are upside down. I don't know. Are they upside down? No. So that is just going to go on there with a little bit of fabric glue, because it'll dry faster than PVA glue. I'm nearly run out. I've had this for quite a long while. So it was well worth the 15, or actually I had it delivered, so it was $25 all up for this bottle. Where's my pin? My hot water service at some point yesterday, I don't know when, because I haven't ventured out onto my back veranda since it's been so cold, gave up the ghost. So it's situated right above the air conditioner converter, and it was leaking water all over the converter. I had been using the air conditioner, so that was a worry. It's a bit sticky. It's oozed out. So I didn't know until this morning when I went to do dishes planning on having a nice hot shower, and well, so I had to ring up the agent. What a fiasco. I finally had the plumber come out. Now, that is going to have to be a little bit shorter again. Problem solving on the go here, because the eyelet is going in there. Right. And that is I have to burnish it, I think. See if that makes it any better. No. Okay, it's obviously crooked. Right, now I'm not putting eyelets in all of them, only in a couple. If you've got a fancy tag punch to get a nicer top than just clipped sides, that would look really lovely. But I don't have a fancy punch, so what am I doing? Separate them. You need to separate them. Don't put the eyelets in both at the same time. It won't work. I don't know which, I can't remember which is the right one for this size eyelet. Oh. And I just lost my eyelet. Okay, that was wrong. Okay, it is in. Okay, and now I will put something in it straight away so that you can see it completely finished. Stamp and a ticket. There we go. So that's too big. Get in there. Okay. And this one. All right, and I have a bit of ribbon just here. Get in there. Maybe if I try threading them one at a time. Okay. Oh, that's why this had the bow. All right, and then this side. Like that, and just trim it off. It's a cute little tag, and what will I put on it? We haven't had flowers out for quite some time, so what about a flower? Who's missing the flowers? I know I am. Just need something little. Maybe a bit of book page. A bit of music sheet, seeing as it's just here. No. Where's the book page pieces I had? So we'll put that there, so you can still see the pretty wallpaper, and that just there so that you can just see the book page. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Actually, I might put it that way. Yeah. Okay, that there. And this. Like that. So, and that just tucks into a pocket. Don't really need anything else on there, and it's got a sneaky little journal spot in there and some little treasures. All right, so let's do another one, or two or three. I've got to cut them all out first. So I'll go off and I'll cut them out and I'll come back. And ready to put these papers in. So is that going to be enough? Yes. You can ink these too if you want to. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just putting them in. So that one and this one. I'll just trim it down. That one's near, almost right. And this one. God, you know what, that's not straight. Right, I'm just going to put a hole in these, and you will see what I'm doing with these steampunk ones. I'm going to do a little bit different. Where's the other two? I actually saw this idea on a video too. I was watching a steampunk flip through, and she had done her tag tops this way. I think it might have been Kathleen Mower. Might have been, I'm not sure, not 100% sure. She had tags in her journal done this way, and they looked really cool. So I thought, I never thought of that. What a wonderful idea. Oops. Nearly nearly had it the wrong way. Silly me. Okay. This one. Get it round the wrong way, Jennifer. I'm sometimes a little bit sarcastic to myself because I just do the silliest things. Okay, now I'll put the glue back on here, put the lid on. Where's my glue? Here it is. So now I have to carefully try and carefully put some glue around my holes. Oh, come on, if it's going to come out. And of course I have to do one at a time because this is a very fiddly job. Right. And the other one. No, what a mess. This is when you need that really fine needle nose type nozzle on your glue. Just leave that to set. So I'll make this go faster. Speed it up, that's it. Okay, so now I need to do the pocket in here. Actually, I might use some of this. Okay, I'm back. They're all done. I thought I'd spare you all the fiddling around of putting a pocket in. You saw how I did the first one. These are all the same. Two of them have got, no, one has got this pocket, this paper. That one has got this paper in it, and these two have got the more rustic paper for their pockets, and I didn't fill them like I said. And this one has got some of this paper in it. That's right. So, and I've done them with string and ribbon in that one, like the other ones. I'll show you these because I'm not sure how much detail you'll see the eyelets up with the rivets in them. They look pretty cool. I didn't have all matching ones. Only one of them had, that one's all matching, but these, no, that one's matching. This one's not. So now I'm just going to put something on them, and it'll be finished. So I have got lots of stuff in here. So am I going to put paper on as well? I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to put these on. Oh, come on. I don't want lots, but I do need some. Thank you. Certain times of the year that acetone based glue just does not like to come out. It doesn't have a good flow. Okay, I'm going to put some weight under these because they are not sticking very well. So some weight. I will probably go around the outside of these steampunk cards with some vintage photo. I think that'll really finish them off nicely. But I won't do it now because the video is so long. And I'm sure you can all imagine what it would look like with vintage photo around the outside. Glue is terrible for gluing cardboard. It doesn't like it. It's absolutely shocking for gluing cardboard down. Not sure why, because it glues fabric and metal to cardboard, and I don't know. It just isn't gluing these, because I backed all these fussy cuts because I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing with them. So I backed them all with manila folder, and I should have just done them with book page or something. Actually, that one would look better with book page behind it. Yeah. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna go for go get a fresh cup of coffee because that's stone cold. And when I come back, they should be set. But first, before I go, I'm only going to put a stamp, a label on these. That one. One of these labels. Blue one. Oh, I don't know. No, it's too big. I'm just going to put that. I'm going to pop it under some book page. Just because it's got such a pretty rose. I don't really want to cover the rose up. Oh, I don't know, maybe I've made the wrong decision. I'm going to put her on. Oh. Oh my God. I decapitated her. Okay, I'm going to do some surgery. Okay. I got this, I can do this. Right, where's her head? To get in the right position because I need to make sure I get her head on in the right spot, otherwise she'll look a bit strange. I have to cut her hair. Give her a haircut. Trim her dress. There we go. That'll do. Is that working? All right. While I wait for the other two, I will just pause the video. Okay, I'm back just to finish up the video. I Ended up doing the vintage photo around the steampunk ones, so I've grunged them right up. They look really cool. That one as well. And that one. And let me have that vintage one, which now I'm sorry I put that on there. It doesn't stand out very well. I might put a ticket or something up there, I think. So, and this one I don't mind, even though I did cover up part of the ticket there, but the stamp label or whatever it is. But they turned out cool, and they're a nice little activity. You know, I know these took me a little while, but if you've only got a few minutes, like, you know, half an hour or something that you can spare to get in the craft room, you can get, you know, about 2 or 3 done, and at least it's a start. And yeah, so I'm going to do a more of a close-up of them for the end of the video, so that you can actually see. And until the next video, stay safe everyone, and peaceful blessings to you all. Bye for now.